Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tarot Sundays. Maybe I won't call it the Church of Tarot. It didn't seem to get that many views. I try to stick with what I believe in life, but at the same time, I want to make things that people enjoy. So we're just going to be doing tarot on Sundays, okay? And this week, we're actually going to be doing something kind of different, kind of interesting. I'll show you. This is going to be the spread. This is what it looks like. So we have your higher guidance signifier card, the illusion and the truth, fear and the outcome, your month ahead, and spirit guide and advice, spirit guide and advice. So that is the reading that we're going to be doing today. That is what I was told to do. I don't like to do prediction readings, but at the same time, they are nice, they are good to have, and they can give you a peace of mind for sure and be validating for you. So we have 3 piles here today. We have this little frog, we have this amethyst for pile number 2, and we have this coin for pile number 3. Feel free to click on your piles if you already know what your pile is. We have the 3 piles selected. Here is the froggy. Here is the amethyst pile with death reversed, and we have the coin on pile number 3. So this is going to be your April month ahead. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose the froggy, then this is going to be your reading, and I just get a really strong feeling that this is actually going to be this part, which is your month ahead. So let's look at that. The 9 of Pentacles, you are finally going to get some rest and relaxation. The 7 of Swords, yeah, like walking away from something. I'll have to think about that one. And the Magician, you're manifesting something. You're manifesting something huge. Look, it almost looks like some thought or spirit has to like burn up for you to get the power. You already know what you have to do. You're holding the sword. And yeah, the other swords are above this. You're finally going to get to rest. This almost looks like contemplation as well. Like you're resting and contemplating about something, and then you're like cutting something out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get out more cards to figure out what this is trying to say. But this feels lucky, but it might be difficult. That's what I'm getting from this. And you are going to manifest what you want. You are going to manifest what you want towards the middle of the month. Okay. Let's get out a signifier card for you, so we know what this whole reading is trying to talk about. Anyways. Okay, from the Illustrated Bestiary by Maya Toll. What is April going to be about? What is the higher guidance in April going to be about? Yes, here we go. We got a couple signifier cards. Yes, these are the signifier cards. Okay. We have honor lineage. Yeah, pay your respects. Pay your respects. Accepting in ancient wisdom. Maybe taking a long trip. Yeah, it has the elephants, circling. They're known for their rituals with honoring those who have passed on. So it makes me think of that. Maybe go to a grave, or just do a ritual for somebody that has passed on in April. And renew your life. Sea Eagle. Sea Eagle. I think you're gonna have a hard time having a phoenix moment. It came out reverse, and we have this fire here, and you're leaving like a part of you behind. And this part of you, it holds a lot of stories. It holds a lot of negative stories about yourself, and you're burning that up. You don't need to bring that along with you. Yeah. Deal with the dirt. Interesting. I actually just saw a video of Jim Carrey saying something about how he creates his characters is by imagining what piece of sand created the pearl of their personality. And I think I just was watching this lady also. She teaches Abraham Hicks work, and somebody recommended her to me, and I do not feel her. Like, she just says to completely bypass all stories that of hurt. You can keep some of the stories. The stories are the phoenix moment. They're beautiful stories. You can keep some of the stories of hurt as long as you know that now it is a pearl. You know, you don't have to completely bypass that and say those stories never existed, they don't happen. That's what this lady teaches. And I like the way that Jim Carrey viewed it. It's like, what piece of sand in your life created the pearl? Turn it into the pearl. Have that phoenix moment. Have that phoenix moment. And honoring your lineage is going to be an important part of this month for you. Okay, let's get out some more cards. I kind of want to get out some more cards for just the end of your month. I just want to finish off the end of your month. I'm like wondering. I'm just like, I can't wait to find out. Maybe that's how you're feeling. I don't know why. Or like you're reading a book and you just can't wait to find out. Yes, these are right. These are right. These are right. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, just joy and happiness towards the middle of the month. Page of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Moon reversed. And Two of Cups reversed. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I think there will be some... I hate to say stuff like this. This is why I don't like doing the like future readings. I just think there could be some difficulties in processing emotions having to do with your loved ones, having to do with the people that you're very close with. Typically, the Two of Cups shows... Interesting. Yeah, typically the Two of Cups shows like two lovers, but I don't feel like this is that. This feels more like friends or family. It also shows health. I just want to turn all of these upside down. I really do, because that's the reality, is that you have the ability to change your future. Have that strength. Have that strength to heal yourself, to connect with your emotions, and like howl at the moon and leave that dirty, nasty energy in the water. Have these rituals by the moonlight with your friends. Maybe drinking interesting potions out of cups. Yeah, instead of... This is interesting here. But they're reversed. You just don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you can make the transition from a novice to the master. You don't believe that the steps that you're taking, the tiny little steps that you're making every day, every month, every year, are going to lead you to your greatest desires. And you need to be told that you will. You will get to them through the little steps. The sun is now. The present moment is beautiful. See it for what it is. Have phoenix moments for anything that needs rushed out. And just bring more love in, connect deeper with your emotions, and believe in yourself. That's what I'm going to say for that. Okay, your fear. What is the fear that is coming up? The fear that is coming up. Nope. In the month of April. What is something, that you've been thinking about? And what will be the outcome with that fear? What will be the outcome? Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is your fear? First, the fire. What is with all this fire? You have this sea eagle. It's like transmute the fire into water energy. Deal with the dirt. Deal with the dirt. Clean your house as well, for sure. Like deep clean. Deep clean. And deep clean like your soul. Like this. I just did a ritual with others. I've never done anything like that. But I actually went to this interesting, like, we did a dance. Yeah, it was just very interesting, and I've never done anything like it, and it really like released me of a fear that I had. First, the fire. Larimar is having to do with the ocean too. How interesting. It's like erupting. Showing yourself, showing your true self is a fear you have this month. Showing different sides of yourself. Being fearful that you may erupt onto someone because of the emotions that you have. Feeling like there's this huge difference between different aspects of you. And how are you going to deal with them? It feels very fiery. It feels like it's going to erupt. It feels like you've been holding things in, masking stuff up. And you're worried that your emotions are just going to like fly all over the place. And what is the outcome with this? The 8 of Swords and the Knave of Swords. How strange. That must be like the page, right? 8 of Swords. I'm not sure what that's trying to say. Let me think on this. The 8 of Swords, you're like a star. You can deal with it. You use not your mind, your focus. You focus on your emotions when you need to, and you are able to deal with them at the right time. You are able to discern when to show these true emotions. During a ritual, you can explode. You can scream out. You can unmask during a ritual. And it will make you feel more focused in the end. This 8 of Swords is interesting to me. We have the 7 of Swords here and the 8 of Swords here. It's like leaving something behind and then mastering something. You're mastering when to show your emotions and your true self. You are mastering the balance between the fire and water in your soul, this passionate version of who you are, this very emotional version. And you're going to let it out, but it's going to be in such a focused manner. That is what I'm seeing with this fear that you're having. And let's get the illusion. Yes, the illusion for the month of April. This has been an interesting reading so far. This is the illusion, yes. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Yeah, look, you're shielding this huge explosion that's going to happen. It's like a volcano, but it creates something so beautiful, just like the pearl. The piece of sand creates the pearl. Drop your shields. Drop your shields. Oh, she has an eye here. Have more confidence in yourself. Have more confidence that you'll know what to do and when to do it and how to act. What is the illusion? Trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. I think the illusion is that you can't drop certain shields. You can't unmask. I actually said this to my friend yesterday. I was like, why should I unmask? You know, I don't think I'll be able to sell as much. I don't think I'll be able to connect with people as much. And that's just not true. That's just not true. Like, I actually lost my silly self because for the longest time, I was told that the way that I acted was too much or unacceptable when I was a kid. And then I masked with alcohol and drugs, and I don't do that anymore. So I've created a shield of seriousness. And I do say I'm trusting in higher forces, but you can still spread the message in a silly way. I feel like that is important. That was coming through to me as well. And yeah, it's already the truth is coming out. And just trust in higher forces, trust in your spirit team. Whoa. Some screaming. Maybe you need to scream it out a little bit too. I think so, yeah. The page, we got this Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles here too. That's making me think, yeah, learning something new will create new action in your finances. It takes little steps. It takes little steps. You will be a star this month by showing who you truly are. Yeah, sometimes you gotta explode. There might be some burning, some phoenix moments, some explosion moments this month. Is this mine? Is this mine? Wow. Interesting. I think sometimes you don't believe that the guidance is really something that you can spread. You think, why me? Why would I be able to say something wise? And it's because you dealt with the dirt of your life. It's because you've turned the little bits of sand into pearls. So drop your shields, okay? Drop your shields. You are the divine, living out a life that is so beautiful and so wise. And you want to cover it up with seriousness and order. But it's not always about that. Sometimes it's about dancing in the moonlight. Sometimes it's about connecting with others in a way that you never thought that you could. And just having fun and feeling the sun on your skin and planting sunflowers. And knowing that you have to rest and you have to let go of some of the old stories that you have about what you're capable of. Yes. All right, let's get out your spirit guides. This is an animal deck. Apparently you have an animal spirit guide. I have a million decks out today, and yet I still didn't have one out that was for you. Let me shuffle it again. What animal is your spirit guide? What is your spirit guide? Wow, butterflies. Butterflies. Cups. Yeah, I just think butterflies are your spirit guide. They remind you. They remind you to enjoy life. I've been noticing that lately with butterflies. I think they're just a little reminder. They're just a little reminder to smile. I guess not. Yeah, definitely a rebirth though. The Nine of Cups is also telling me that. Yes. What the heck? That's interesting. This is not even the correct card. Like this, I don't know, this is strange. Who is this? I forget what goddess this is. She's like, not Isis. Who's a goddess who works with a bow and arrow? This feels Egyptian though. I don't know. I don't know. Something specific. But let's get out another card for your guide. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this guide can guide you into passion. This guide, she looks like this. She can guide you into passion. She can give you focus. That's something that you want. I feel like you have these very like huge emotions that you just mask on a daily basis, and just a lot of passion that you like tamper down into this type of energy. Like you try, but that's not really like exactly who you are. I don't think that's it. I think that you're a lot more passionate than that, and you're allowed to show that. And I think that this guide wants to say that. This guide wants you to call out to her. This goddess, she wants you to call out to her for focus in your artistic skills and just rushing and having action towards what you want in life. And also with the sun being behind it, I think just experiencing happiness in life. You can call out to her. Try to figure out what goddess this is that is trying to connect with you. And let's see the last bit of advice that the butterfly spirit wants to tell you. What does the spirit of the butterfly want to tell you? They're one of your guides. I've actually never heard that before. I think that maybe you should connect with Green Flore and Larimar, by the way. Yeah, that's definitely something that's coming through. Just crystals in general are something that are a guide for you. I think animals are just a guide for you, and they can help you. What does your Nine of Cups butterfly want to say to you? How interesting. No in reverse. You don't say no enough. Say no to what you don't want to do. Say no more often. You are not saying no enough. And just connect with what serves you. Connect with whatever feels right for you. If this goddess doesn't feel right for you, connect to something that does. An angel that does. A shaman that does. A guardian of some sort that does. An animal that does. Okay? But yeah, they want you to say no more. And is this mine? I find that very interesting. Is this mine? The higher knowledge that you get from when you write things down or when you say things, it isn't all yours. It's more divine than that. And I want you to know that. I want you to know that. And I feel like she could look... Do you see this? Wow, she can look a lot like this. You have a guide that looks like this. I'd also say that this shaman type energy is one of your guides as well. Owls as well. The ocean as well. Elephants are just a sign for you. I feel like to remember wisdom in your life. Sunflowers, butterflies are a sign for you. to remember happiness in your life, and horses are a sign for you to take action. So I think that you will be taking action on finding your happiness. In the beginning of the month, it will look like rest, and the end of the month, just try to remember to be kind even if others are not. And I feel like the ocean is important as well. I think that that is everything I have for y'all today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe and like if you like this video. And I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the death card reversed and this amethyst, then this will be your reading. And please drink some water because I got really, really thirsty when I started this reading. Okay, so you're going through a huge transition. I feel like it feels like a waiting stage, and it's like you're waiting for this big, big change to come. Yeah, you almost feel trapped. Time is running out. That's what it feels like. Time is running out. You also really want to focus on mastering a skill, being great at weaving things together. Yeah. Making all of the plans and the ideas come together in the right way so beautifully. You want to be weaving with source. Yeah, that is what I'm getting from this death card. That is what I'm getting from this death card. And your illusion. What is your illusion? What is an illusion you are going to be dealing with in the month of April? And we will get out the truth for you as well. The illusion and the truth. What truth will you come to realize in the month of April? This one. This way. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the illusion is that you are poor. The illusion is that you have barely any money. Just remember that your dollar is probably worth so much more than somewhere in someone else's country. Just think about how rich you are. Do you have spices? Do you have a house? Do you have a purse? Do you have jewelry? Do you have makeup? Do you have things? Yeah. Does your family have things? Many people do not live this way. You have money saved. You just don't feel you can spend it. And that's okay. The eternal child. You can spend money on what your inner child wants to spend money on. You really don't have to hold back as much as you thought you did. I think that is the illusion. When you tap in to this creative, this young, this vibrant energy, you get everything you need. You don't have to feel like you're holding so tightly. You can loosen up. You can loosen up a bit. That is something that's going to be happening in the month of April. Okay, and the fear of fear. Let's get another one out of this deck. I like this deck. Yes, they just pop right out. Okay, your fear. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, yet again, similar to the last reading. Yeah, showing your true self. And facing darkness. Facing darkness. Getting things done. You fear that you won't get things done. You fear that you just can't do it all. You just can't do it all. Wow, the King of Swords reversed. You don't have what it takes. You fear you don't have what it takes. You fear the darkness in life is too strong. Wow. The Five of Curses. Yeah, you almost feel like you're cursed. It just feels like shit. It feels like flush me down the damn toilet. Like, I don't know. We have these two cards here that are like splitting in two. This is so strange. King of Swords. Not knowing the way. You fear you don't know the way forward. You fear that what you want won't come into fruition. Let's see the outcome with this. Let's see the outcome with this. Okay. Interesting stuff here. We do have it above the Four of Pentacles too, so it might have something to do with finances, but this is strange for me. The swords represent the mind. And yeah, he's like cutting through the mind. You fear you can't cut through your own mind to get to the important information, to get focused, to get through the bullshit, Okay. Unplug from mass consciousness. It's telling you the way to do it. It's saying take a break from social media, take a break from certain people. It's saying that you are guided. When you see, especially 111, but ones are definitely a huge lucky number for you. 7 is also a lucky number for you. Like triple one, quadruple one, double one, and 7. When you see these, just know that you're on the right path. They want you to release. They want you to release some of your beliefs. They want you to not watch the news. They want you to just take a huge break. If you can, go somewhere really beautiful. If not, just like read a book or something. Just something more relaxing. Cut through your mind and enter into your soul space, more into the heart space. When you are in your mind, try to retrain your thoughts. Keep coming back to a happier outcome. Believe in a happier outcome. Try to think of things that you wanted when you were a kid and attain those for yourself this month. And just light up your inner child, light up children in your life. If you have children in your life, they really want you to focus from that and just believe that you can have a beautiful life. Believe in miracles and believe that all of the connections are like, we're all one thing. It's like we're in a play, like we're an act. This is an act. It's a giant play. So anything we want, we can have it. Just be aware of that, okay? Just be aware of that. I feel like I want to get your spirit guides out, actually. And I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to pull out one of your spirit guides from this book. And right here. Ian the Fisherman's Son. Scottish. Sea Fairy. Let's read it. It's a lengthy folk tale. It's a down on his luck fisherman named Duncan. Promised by a sea fairy he will receive fish if he agrees to turn over his firstborn son to her. That sounds like the biblical story with the Lamb of God, right? Being very old, as was his wife, He told the fairy he had no son nor anything else of value to offer. Definitely Four of Pentacles vibes. Wow. She ignored his protests and gave him a potion to make his wife, horse, and dog fertile. A year and a day after the encounter, Ian was born. Wow. So, possible some pregnancies. This is interesting. I just think that there's people from your past lives that are on your spirit team. Like, specifically, just like a fisherman. There's also a sea fairy, which I'm not used to even, you know, thinking about sea fairies. I don't think I've ever thought of that. They can feed you. This is a weird message. They can help feed you. They can give you assistance whenever you want. And yeah, if you want to be married, if you want to have kids, they can help make you fertile. I think basically you may have Scottish ancestry, but just in general, your family line really wants you to have kids. Like, you may not want this, or you may have already done this, but I'm just letting you know that that's what they are thinking about. Okay, so they just want your line, and which is thus their line of people, to be prosperous. Interesting. But yeah, that's what they came through to say to me. You don't necessarily have to take their advice, but it's there. And I'm going to try something new. I'm going to channel your other god. I'm going to channel it by drawing. I've never done this before, so please, you know, be kind. I've never done anything like this before. I know nothing about it, but I'm just going to channel. I was told today in a tarot reading myself that this is a skill that I have a skill of channeling drawings. So I am going to draw your guide, whatever your guide wants to come through. She has wings. She has wings. She has wings. She has like cat eyes. Cat eyes. Weird. Okay. I think she has big hair. Big, yeah, long hair. I think it might be golden, honestly. Golden, long golden hair, and she smiles. She smiles. She smiles, okay. All right. Yeah, and she wears dresses. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. But it is my first time. And hopefully you guys can just get the idea. And yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna draw her arms. She has arms, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this is one of your guides. Golden hair, okay? Golden hair. Obviously this is just a rough drawing. So yeah, please be kind. But this is one of her guides. She's an angel with golden hair. I don't know why cat eyes came through in like a big ball gown. And what is the message she wants to say to you? She wants to tell you that even when you go through the most difficult times, especially mentally when you're going through extremely difficult times, you are so powerful, you are so courageous. Even if you don't see yourself as someone who can be outgoing and can be creative and can be courageous, you can be. And she wants you to know this. She wants you to know that you can get through any disaster and that you can get through any mental struggles. You could climb to the top of a mountain. That's what she wants you to know, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to leave these over here for now. And we're going to get in to your month ahead. And that will be it. Okay. What does your month ahead look like? Ooh. Oh my. Okay, well, maybe some, we did pull Tower here, so there could be some things going on since this is wanting to fall over on me. Yeah, let's see what your month ahead is going to look like. I think there could be a big storm. A big storm this month, but you are going to get out on the other side like a butterfly and get more out and see more people. I feel like that is a huge component of this month. So far, that's what I'm getting. I just feel like you're going to be getting a lot of messages divinely. You're going to just feel like you're on the right track. You're going to feel like you're on the right track. Seeing these messages and the numbers will help you do that, but just in general, you'll feel like you're on the right track. Deceit. Deceit reverse. Oh, I didn't expect that one. Blossoming abundance. Wow, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Yup. Uriel is probably the angel that I was seeing for you. She has a book here too. I think, why did I just think of the Necronomicon? That was so weird. I just think you're supposed to read big books that have mystical knowledge in them. Yes. She wants you to do that. You're blossoming abundance through connecting with your angels. I think in the beginning of the month, yeah, this has coins here. You may even want to watch the next one as well. I don't know why that came through, but why does this remind me of that dude in Lord of the Rings that's just like so evil? And he's like controlling that other king. Like maybe somebody is controlling somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what this deceit card is really trying to say. But maybe someone secretly is messing with you, which is thus messing with your money. It did come out reverse though. I really am unsure what that's trying to say right now. Hostilities, yeah. Yeah. People. Wow, that was harsh. There are people that do not like you. And I think it is because you stand in your own power. The better you are, the more gross people won't like that. They don't like good. Yeah, people envy you, but you don't even care. You don't even care. People will be envying you. I don't even know if you'll even notice. And I think that you, in some ways, will be looking at other houses or other places and thinking it's somehow better than what you have. I think that you need to connect with your angels this month because there could be some difficulties with people this month. I mean, we have deceit, hostilities, and envy. But just keep in mind, this blossoming abundance is here. And I feel like this is like your internal world as well. Like you can turn your internal world from being like this to being like this. And I think child healing has a lot to do with that. I think that you have financial blockages that root back to childhood and your family line. And I think that they want to be addressed. So deal with that. A massive change is coming in this month. It can be difficult, I think, with with the people around you, and just it could even just be like passing strangers and stuff that kind of like say little snippy things to you, some hostilities, some envy, maybe some people tell some white lies to you this month. But I feel like you just need to stay in your power. You need to stick, be angelic, be the angelic person. Just know that you are on the right path by getting those messages in the numbers, and just know that you can get through anything, as this these cards said as well. You can get through anything. Unplug, and just don't worry about other people as much. I really feel like you're doing what you need to do. You're doing the internal work that you need to do this month. Um, Nobody has it better than you. You're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing in this moment. And in all of April, you will be doing exactly what you need to be doing. So if you're feeling like someone maybe has it better than you, they don't. Okay? You have it exactly how you were supposed to have it. And sometimes it does feel cursed. And sometimes it does feel difficult. But just know it really is something that you are supposed to go through. So it's like when the fire burns in the forest, and then the new growth comes. It's like that. This is the type of person that you will become out of these difficulties that you face. You'll become somebody that is fun and passionate and kind and understanding, and people, you'll be more relatable to people because of the difficulties that you face and the changes that you've made in your life, going from shit to purely connecting with yourself, feeling like almost a heaven on earth sense. Yeah, things could go on, but when you stay true to yourself and you remember your inner landscape, then all of that other crap around you just doesn't even matter. And I think that that is everything I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. I love you all so much. Bye, everybody. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this coin, then this is going to be your reading for the month of April. And let's see what your signifier card is. What is this? It has the roses. Our soul recognizes the truth when someone speaks it. A cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all of the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia? Aletheia. I hope I'm saying that right. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Aletheia by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. Aletheia card requires us to step towards an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. Yeah, so you're going to be having some... You're going to tell people the truth. You're going to be authentically yourself more than you ever have been. Just in love as well. Tell people you love them. All people. Your friends, your family, your lovers. Your lover. Yeah. Just a lot of love. A lot of love. You're a poetic person. Write poetry. Keep writing poetry. You will be noticing people saying things that are extremely insightful this month. I think that your health, you'll be taking the reins of your health this month. Okay, and it says the truth Well, we have this reading today is the illusion and the truth. So let's figure out something that is an illusion for you and what the truth really is. What is the illusion that you are thinking of? I'm thinking just this one and this one. Wow, interesting. There's something about death and rebirth. Rebirth. You think that your family line, like if you're to bring a child into this world, that there would be something wrong. That's a strange message. You think that you can't make the next generation a better place, but you can. You think that under the circumstances you're dealing with, you cannot be happy. And it's asking you to have a rebirth stage in your life. The Eight of Pipes. They want you to create. They want you to create this month. I think you can find happiness in things like pottery and leather working, basket weaving, cooking, archery, going to see birds, maybe at an aviary, something like that. Connecting with Native Americans, maybe seeing them dance, going somewhere sacred, All people are sacred. So the children of this earth are sacred. You are sacred. And you need to know that. Okay. And what is the truth? I think we already really got the truth, but let's get some more truth out. The truth is you're a unicorn in this world. The truth is you can spread so much love in this world. You're special, and each person is so special. Breathe in your trueness. You can be true to yourself. You can be different, and you can show that. Everybody can be different. Accept the differences. So much life in you. Breathe in your trueness. There is so much life in you. You don't believe this. You don't believe it. You think that you have none left. That's what I just heard. You got nothing left to give. But that's not true. They really want you to connect with nature, like squirrels and birds and butterflies and snails. They want you to notice that. They want you to sit in stillness until they come and see them and look into their eyes. They want you to do rituals for yourself and others. They want you to spread healing energy to children in your life, to other people in your life, to animals in your life. They want you to genuinely wish that on them. Not just in prayer, but also in energy healing with your hands, with hugs, with love. There's so much life in you. You're so unique. Be fun and interesting and different all the time. Be yourself. Pour love into yourself. This month hugely needs to be about setting a rebirth stage for yourself, that you are focusing more on happiness and being silly, different, your creative passions, and pouring love into yourself. That is what this month is about. The illusion is that you don't spread love. The illusion is that what you're giving is not enough. It is. It is enough. And you do spread love. And the people that you affect they're affected so much in such a good way, okay? And one of your guides wants to come out. One of your guides wants to come out and give some advice. Please tell me one of pile 3's guides. High Priestess. Yeah, an Egyptian High Priestess that has to do with cats. What is that? Bastet? Bastet wants to connect with you. Merkabahs are important. This symbol right here is important. Isis as well, potentially. Just Egyptian energy. Flowers. Flowers are a symbol and a sign for you. Like roses or, I don't know. You can spread energy in this world. I feel like even through music, the music that you listen to, the music, if you create music, that spreads love into this world. They want to say that to you. And yeah, I think that's just the advice, actually. That's the guide and the advice all in one. Let's also get another guide out. Yeah, let's get one more guide out. This is the Angel Answers deck, so I'm assuming it's an angel that wants to come through to you. But we can just see what they look like a little bit. Interesting. Interesting. Similar to the last reading, your angel wants you to say no more. Actually, it was the first reading, not the last reading. Pile number 1. They want you to say no more. They want you to think of yourself as magical. They want you to think of the world as magical. They want you to think of the earth as a gift that has been given by the divine, that we are meant to experience all the ups and the downs. We are meant to say no more. We need to say no to what does not serve us. Your angel is actually so bright that you really can't see her face. She really is like more like a rainbow energy, a bright energy, but you have many, many, many angels on your team. And also like fireflies, for some reason, also wanted to come through. So those are some of your guides. A high priestess in Egyptian mythology and some more biblical type angels, but ones that really aren't even human looking. They're really more of like a rainbow auric energy. Okay, and let's get your fear. What is your fear? Let's see. Yes. The Thinking Man. This card, I don't know why it makes me think this, but it always makes me think that you don't feel like you will be understood. And also, the Thinking Man, you are fearful that what you've been thinking about will not work out. And they just want you to know that it will, and that clear quartz is important, and you have a long line of your past lives, specifically men that lived in like this era, but even extending onto them, that are there for you, and they were really different. They were really free thinkers as well. And yeah, you've always just been kind of a unicorn. You've really always stood out, but you were trying to tamper yourself down. This definitely feels linked to the first reading as well, if you're interested in that. But yeah, that's a fear that you have, that you won't be understood. With the unicorn here as well, a fear that you won't be understood. If you just think that you're awesome, just know that you are, then it doesn't really matter, does it? And you'll always attract the people that are meant to be for you. I think you've had a lot of lifetimes where people really didn't understand you, and that is why you have this immense fear, and it holds you back. It holds you back. Salt. Yeah, you need to do a cleanse. We have this rebirth here. A cleanse. The fundamentals of humanness. The fundamentals of humanness. Yeah. To be human is to be weird, is to be different, is to be like no other and yet still be connected with them. Is to feel misunderstood. That is to be human. That is a fundamental aspect of being human. But you can cleanse this feeling. You can cleanse this feeling. And know that you are very intelligent and you have absolutely wonderful ideas. And you bring so much light to the world. You need to know that. Do a ritual with salt, maybe even a salt bath, I think. Why does this remind me of like Harry Potter when they like go into the, what is it called? Oh my god. And they like have the visions. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the word? You know, I know you probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's like somebody else's thought, and then you can like take that and view that. Yeah, I think this month as well, I don't know why it just came through, but like reading about or watching documentaries about somebody that's inspiring to you, or just previous versions of Earth that are inspiring to you, maybe even like Egypt, or just Renaissance period or something like that. Watching something about that or reading something about that can be very inspiring to you. Just seeing life through somebody else's eyes. What is it trying to say here with this? The fundamentals of humanness. Yeah, being human is not understanding. That is what we came here to do. We came here to forget. That is the fundamental property of being human. On other planets, they remember. They know that they're divine. In other lifetimes, maybe in ancient Egypt, they knew that as well. Maybe the natives know that. They know that. But in this time, that is one of the fundamental realities, is to not understand. And we're waking up to that, and that's so beautiful. We are the ocean. We are nature. We are the sun. We are the goddesses. We are the angels. We are the flowers. We are everything. Just know that. And you can connect with it all. And you can be misunderstood and not understand things. And that's okay. And that's okay. We don't need to be fearful of that. Everybody is feeling different. Everybody is feeling like this world is so strange and weird. And like the bottom of the ocean, like it's just so untapped, and we don't understand it. But there's so much more divine knowledge, and you can always tap into this higher guidance. So tap into that higher guidance if you ever need additional help. And let's get out what your month ahead is going to look like. I'm actually going to put these, I'm going to put these over here as well. And we're going to get out your month ahead. For some reason I've been doing like this type of thing where I just do a book. Wow, that just came so quick. I wasn't even trying to do that. Essential and magical natural oils. Yes. Making your own anointing oils. Wow. Yeah, I hand make oils, so definitely check out my website at illusionelixirs.com. But yeah, maybe you want to like put some herbs and infuse something. Why did I just think of like an olive oil? Like infusing an olive oil with magic and then using it on your salads. Wow, that was super random, but that just came through. Got a couple decks. Green vibe. And what is the month ahead going to look like for you? Pile number 3. We do have this coin here. Maybe we'll have something going on with your career or finances. What is happening in the month of April? Or just the month ahead. This can also be a timeless reading. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it doesn't have to just be for April. It can be anytime, actually, that you see this. Ancient Oak Spirit. Yeah, you're going to find your inner strength to be different. Connect with your spirit guides. Enter a secret dimension to discover the truth of your soul. Why did that just come through to me? But yeah, open up. Even in your dreams or meditations, you can kind of open a door to a different world and tap into that. You can tap into a door that's inside of yourself. And even going to a place that's like fairy, maybe like, I don't know, fairy tree vibes. I'm not really sure about that. Not necessarily true for everybody, but yeah, somewhere magical possibly. But you're going to need strength. You're going to need strength to get through this rebirth stage. Yeah, and speak your truth, because that's what I just went and looked up what Althea was again. It's just speaking your truth and seeing the truth in the world. So I feel like you're going to need strength to be honest and say no more. Larimar, wow. We pulled Larimar in the first reading. I definitely think those could be connected. Wow. That is pretty crazy, honestly. Throat chakra. Oh my god, there's something you're not saying. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to say something that has been on your mind about your emotions. And you're going to need strength to do this. Definitely. And even just like being there for others, I feel like. You know, if somebody's been going through a hard time, like maybe you're just gonna have to be that person that's like, hey, I've been thinking of you. And like sometimes it's hard to like get that strength to do stuff like that. And that's going to be just the type of person that you are in general. And you just keep always finding that strength to say what needs to be said for the collective, to help people process their emotions, to help yourself process emotions. Just saying like even something simple, like when me and my boyfriend will have like a tiff and I'm like, hey, I'll maybe step away for a second and then I come back and I'll say, hey, like it really did upset me, just so you know, when you said that, you know, this, that, or the other thing. And he's like, hey, I didn't mean to hurt you. And it's like, that's all it took. And you just do that over and over and over again. And I feel like sometimes you don't say things. And even just with people, like I think people could even give you the opportunity to say things. And you find it hard to be authentic. You don't want to hurt anybody. You have the gift. You have the gift. Wow, communication reversed. Oh my god. Yeah, you're not saying something. Also, I feel like this is saying that like you can channel just as I'm channeling right now. You have that gift. I really believe that everybody has that gift, but I don't feel like you're using it as much as you should. Like, you need to be speaking to people, speaking to the community, speaking online. Just speaking to people, communicating with people, because your voice heals people. It helps people, especially this month. And you're holding back too much. Have the strength. And crystals, they're beautiful. You may receive crystals, or just, I think giving people crystals as a gift could be something that you're doing this month. Connecting deeply with crystals. We have Larimar and Lepidolite and Peridot on the table today. Maybe Peridot is somebody's birthstone. I'm not sure. And what is the last card for you? Also, like, connecting with fairies. Definitely. That could be another one of your guides. fairies, elven type energy, Celtic type energy. And what else is happening in the month of April? Wow. I think Jesus could absolutely 100% be one of your guides. Possibly going to the ocean or just doing some ocean meditations. Yeah, connecting with your inner landscape of healing, connecting with your guides so that they heal you, connecting with your heart so that you know what to do and you know what to say, and initiation by fire. I feel like no. I feel like you will not be initiating by fire. I feel like you protect yourself from this. I'm getting a really interesting message with this. Your life won't have to have a huge drastic change because you will take the right action. You will do the inner healing. You will say the things that need to be said in the month of April. You will hold the power and then you will protect yourself. You will say no more. You will do the cleansing rituals. Definitely salt. Instead of initiation by fire, I think that you should do an initiation by water. And if you can't do like full get in the water, just cleanse your feet with some salt water. Pour into yourself. That can be one of the ways that you do that. Stay true to who you are and find out more about who you are every single day, possibly by doing some journal practices. And this card really said to me that you really do spread love in the world, so channel that love out into the world. You don't need to overthink it. What you're saying is divine. You are a divine being just as we all are. Not just Jesus, you know, not just the high priestess in Egyptian culture, you know, the pharaoh was the one that could speak to God, and they thought that Jesus was a piece of God, right? But we all are. We all are. That's something we really need to understand. We can protect ourselves. We have the power. You have the power, okay? And I think that this month is going to be huge for you, for communication and telling people who you really are. Step out as the unicorn that you really are. See the truth in others and speak that truth to others. And that is everything I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. And definitely subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. I love you all very much. Bye, everybody. And this is the reading pulled down. Sorry that you couldn't see that, guys.